Optimize and Succeed Daily Landscaping Tips for Your Landscaping Business. And today I just want to talk briefly about marketing your business and having consistency and a plan. So, there are a number of landscapers who've told me that once the growing season starts, they figure that's all the clients that they're going to have for the year and they cease their marketing or they really don't put efforts into it. However, I want to tell you that when I was running my landscaping business, I was marketing year round and I was getting work not just at the beginning of the growing season, but in the summer, the fall, and even in the winter. And so putting together a program with tips and upsells for each month, having a calendar that you create that says January we can give this tip, and then also have this upsell, February, March, April, May, all the way through to December, allows you to put a portion of your marketing on autopilot. So when you're out working in the field or working on your business, you're not having to worry about the marketing. But the marketing is how you are going to grow your business. It is how you are going to have sales. And the last thing that you want to do is start worrying about your marketing when you don't have work. You want to have that marketing working for you so that you always have work. So, what does a calendar look like? Like I'd said, I would break it down month by month, January through December, and I would do a few things. One of them was I would have a tip. Now, that tip would be things that I could focus on in Facebook groups where I could just give a little blurb of information and talk about it just to kind of educate people. It also built me up as an authority in my area as knowing and understanding lawn and landscaping challenges and best practices. Then I would also have an upsell. And that upsell is something that I would put into my invoice. So when I sent my bills off to my clients every month, in there would be like, hey, let's say it was a good month to optimize the irrigation system. Get your irrigation system checked. Existing clients get 10% off. Click here to schedule, and then they schedule, and they're paying for the inspection before they even show up. So you've got cash in the bank to cover your expenses for going out there and taking a look at it, and that's before you ever get to the part of having to do any repairs for it. But I would have these tips and upsells set for every month. I would go into Facebook groups, into communities, and I would not try and sell things. I wouldn't talk about my business, per se. I wouldn't say, hey, hire me to do your lawn or to do your landscaping or replace your sod. I wouldn't do any of that. I would just give a tip for people. And that way I avoided getting kicked out of groups. Because sometimes they have policies against spam, members. But by giving the education, people would reach out to me. Also, as I picked up clients in there, I would tell the clients, hey, if you ever see anybody else in the group that needs help, if you could just refer me. And eventually, I really didn't have to do too much in the group other than my monthly tip. I was getting clients regularly through those groups. I had a newsletter that went to all my past clients, all my existing clients, and it also would have a tip in there, and it also would have the upsell of the month. And these things I was able to put on autopilot. In other words, I'd sit down, at the beginning of the month, set everything up, and then they would be scheduled to run throughout the month when the invoices went out, when the newsletters went out. I would have Facebook posts planned around these things as well for my Facebook business page. So you can set up a calendar and be generating business long after the growing season has started and most people have locked in who's going to take care of their property for the season. And like I said, you can even be getting calls in November and December for things if you've set up your tips for and your upsells for things that are specific problems that people have in their yards, even in the winter, because there are things that you can do. So that's just the tip that I have for today. If you want to learn more about the marketing or pricing your business, I do have a free Facebook group. You can find the link for it in the bio to this page. And if you think that you need help with your landscaping business, you can also set up a free 30-minute consult. I have a few of those available every week for people, and I will give you a free landscaping tip, and I will give you actionable advice of things that you can do to help grow your business. So have a great weekend, everybody, and I'll be back here on Monday. Take care.